We're gonna test 7 different drugstore brand mascaras. These actually all came from Target, but I'm sure you can get them wherever, Walmart, CVS. And then I'm gonna rate them based off of initial impression, how long lasting they are, and then how well they wash off your face. So first I'm gonna do the Covergirl Lash Blast Volume. This one is $7.89. Not gonna do anything special. I'm just gonna put it on the way I normally would put it on. So I'm just gonna curl. The way I put it on, I curl, apply, curl, apply. Okay, let's go for it. This is what the wand looks like. It's like one of those rubbery ones. If you've never used this, this one's been around forever. I remember using this in high school. Okay, so far that's one coat. Makes a difference already. Here's a one side done, one side not. There's my eyes. So initial impression on this one, just upon application, I'm gonna actually give it a 7 because it looked really good when I finished, but just in the time that I did the other one, can't see as much in the video, but I can see in person it's already like falling down. I'll come back and do like a midday update and see if it still looks wearable. It looks natural, I will give it that. It looks natural, but I actually like for my mascara to look like I'm wearing mascara. Midday update, I'm blinking in there. It kind of looks the same as it did this morning, I think. Looking in the mirror, it looks the same. I am noticing, I don't know if you can see in the camera, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit smudged this evening on this side, definitely. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're at the end of the day. I'm getting ready to take a shower. I can see in the mirror that there is definitely like raccoon eyes almost underneath. So I don't know if that'd be called smudging, flaking, but it's there. Definitely there. So as far as it being long lasting, I'd probably give it a 6 because it did okay for like half the day. So if you wanted to do something for like 4 hours, you should probably be fine. So I'm gonna try to wipe it off with just a wipe. I'm just gonna use a regular wipe, see how it comes off, and then I'll use a wipe with makeup remover, and then I'm gonna take a shower, wash my face, but it's smeared all over my face. Actually not bad. So this is just a wet wipe. And I'm rubbing, but I'm not like scrubbing hard. Pretty good. So now I'm gonna use makeup remover. It looks dark. It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's already off. So wash it off super easy. I'm gonna give that a 10. And then, what did I give it? 7 for the initial, 6 for long lasting, but it's cheap. So this morning we're going to be doing the Milani highly rated 10-in-1 volume mascara. It's black. Claims to be clean, so it's like non-toxic, aluminum-free, vegan, cruelty-free, all that good stuff. So always double check. But I wrote a note next to this one that it was clean, and this one is $9.99. So let's check what this little wand looks like. It's a pretty fuzzy one. I like it. Okay. One coat's looking pretty good. Surprise, actually. I'm gonna let it dry for a second and then do my second curl and coat, but actually I'm liking it. It's kind of falling a little bit. I would like it to be more curled and voluminous. Definitely more my style. Yes, that looks exactly how I would love for it to look. $10 for this and it's clean. Off to a great start. I'm gonna do the other one and then but that's the side by side with nothing, and then 2 coats of this. All right, Here's with both of them done. I actually really like it. So my initial impression is going to be probably a 10. This is, I would be happy leaving the house with my mascara looking like this. Like it looks natural, but enhanced natural. Midday update, not doing great. More smudging than the other ones so far. You can see more in person than you can in the video, but it's quite dark under here. So, unfortunately. Okay, so it still has like the smudge underneath it. Same if not worse as earlier. So for long lasting, it's getting 4. This is the Milani. So let's check out how easy it is to wash. Really good with just a wipe. So I'm gonna give it a 10 for being able to be washed off because I haven't even done makeup remover and it's already coming off super easy. Today I'm gonna try the Well People Expressionist Pro in Pro Black. I have high hopes for this one because it's $18.99, which is pretty high, I think, for being able to buy at a drugstore. But they have all the claims to being clean, you know, vegan, cruelty, aluminum free, all that stuff. So hoping this one works super well. This one's that little rubbery type. That's one, I can't focus on it. This one's actually making my eye water for some reason. One coat. Pretty good so far, actually. I didn't have to go over it like a ton of times. It actually looks really natural, but also exaggerated, I think. I like it. I'm gonna do the other side. Okay. I like it a lot, actually. It does look natural, but it also looks more curled than my eyelashes would be without. So initial impression. As much as I like it, for some reason I feel like I'm giving it a 9 because the other ones, like right when you put on, they're more dramatic, even though they didn't last as long. So I'm gonna give it a 9 for initial. All right, I forgot to film a midday update because we were out. It looked the same as it did this morning, midday anyway, so there's nothing new to report. Right now, it's just barely starting to show like a little bit of smudging, like it's creasing underneath it, but I was wearing concealer, so it's like soaking into that. So it could be that. So as far as long lasting, I'd probably give it an 8 because it held up pretty good and we were like hiking and stuff today. So let's test out wiping it off with just a wipe first. Not bad. I am gonna go over it with makeup remover. I'll give it a 10 also for washing because it's coming off without even washing my face, just with wipes. And that was the Well People. This morning, we're gonna do the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara in Very Black. This one's $8.99. This is like a mini size, but the regular size that you would buy, $8.99. This one's like a very bendy. Like when I pull it out, it bends very well. There's one coat. I'm loving this so far. I wasn't sure if the bendiness was going to make it not curl as well because it's not firm, but it actually, I like it. Let's keep going. Wow, I love this. Of course, it's not a clean one, figures, but look at the before and after. Looks really good. Okay, this one's getting a 10 for initial impression. Off to a great start. Hopefully it lasts throughout the day. Okay, midday update. It looks exactly like it did when I put it on this morning. So far, so good. You guys, end of the day, it looks the same as when I put it on. So Maybelline Sky High is getting a 10 for, whoops, long lasting. Now, see how well it washes with a wipe. That one's, it wasn't clean. Like pretty much off. So for washing also, this one's gonna get a 10. 10, 10, 10. Love this one. Today I am doing the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash. This is actually the cheapest one on here. This one's only $5.69. I already forgot, oh, my curler's there. See how it goes, check out the brush. Good one. It's hard to focus it, all right. Thrilled with how it's applying. I guess it looks okay. It doesn't feel very smooth when it goes on. I mean, it looks natural so far, but it actually didn't go on very smooth.
You do not look like yourself.
Oh, wow. That made a huge difference, just that second coat. Holy moly. My eyelashes look super long. I'm flabbergasted right now. It doesn't feel nice when you're putting it on. The brush doesn't feel great, but look at the difference. So there's both of them. For the fact that this is only, it's under $6, it's looking pretty good. So initial impression, I'm gonna give it a 9 only because I don't really like how it feels going on, but holy moly, it made a huge difference with that second coat. Midday update. No smudging, still looks pretty good. So for the So Fierce Big Bad Lash from Revlon, barely starting to get a little smudging underneath. So I'm gonna give it an 8 for long lasting because midday it was fine. And then we're gonna see how well it wipes off right now. That's off. Like you can see, totally off my eyelashes. A 10 for how easy it is to wash off. It's $5.69, it's cheap. So that was for. Today I'm doing the NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Mascara. So this one is $10.99. This is like a sample size though. There's a cockroach on my shoulder. All right, let's see. Ew, it's really gross. Go bring it somewhere else. I like it. It's like the, oh, why doesn't it focus? That rubbery kind. All right, there's one coat. It actually is doing a good job curling it, which I like. It's not super thick yet. It looks natural. I like it. I like it a lot. There's it. There it is on. I'm giving it a 9 for initial impression. I feel like my tube's a little bit dried out and I don't know why because I've never used it. I feel like it has potential to be a 10, but it does feel dry. Like it was kind of sticky going on. But it looks pretty good, I think. So we're only halfway through the day and it's like flaking big time under both of my eyes. This one especially, I don't know. Not smudging, but like flakes, like it's falling off. Yeah, you can kind of see. Not great, not doing great. The flaking and smudging, this has been the worst. It was flaking in my eyes all day. My eyes have been watering because it's like chunking. The flakes are like falling off in chunks and getting in my eyes. Doesn't even look like I'm barely wearing mascara anymore. And $10.99, I mean, it's cheap, but it's not the cheapest one on here. So for lasting, this one gets like a 2. It wasn't good. The NYX On The Rise, I do not recommend it. Let's see how well it washes off. Probably is gonna smudge all over me, even though it's been falling off in clumps all day. Ugh, I can feel like chunks. Barely anything came off. Oh no. There's like nothing coming off. It's the first one that I've had an issue with. How like when I wash my face, like if I were to take a shower right now and I got out and washed my face, there's still gonna be like that black ring underneath that I'm gonna have to get a Q-tip to get it all. I'm liking it less and less every second. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 6 for washing off. Kind of sucked. That one sucked. Don't buy it. Sorry, but don't do it. Today I'm doing the Honest Beauty Extreme Length 2-in-1 Mascara and Primer. This is $16.99. Clean. It's a clean company, clean product. So this is gonna be the only one that I'm actually using a primer with, only because it comes with it. So I'll do 1 coat of a primer, and then I'll do my regular 2 coats of mascara. Okay, so here's the primer. If you've never used one, it usually is white. Okay, I'm going to now use a mascara. Mascara is actually in the big part. Take that brush. Okay, there's 1 coat. I'm not overly impressed at the moment, considering it is the only one that's had a primer, but usually the 2nd coat is where they really step their game up. So let's give it a second to dry. Okay. Actually, it's not my favorite. The brush doesn't really brush the product through that well. So you can see like the bottom part, there's like a 10. So unfortunately, not a massive fan right now. So I wish I wasn't wearing this today because I have a lot of stuff to do, but my initial impression is probably a 6 because it's like just above not wearing mascara. And for the price, it really should look a lot better than it does. Midday, it's flaking all over the place. Gray, black smudge underneath. I mean, I guess the top looks the same way it did this morning, but not a huge fan. Okay, this has been my least favorite so far. Partially because of the cost, but also it just looked like really bad in the beginning. So for long lasting, I'll probably give it a 5, I guess. It kept its shape, but it was like flaking first thing. Okay, let's try to wash it off with just a wet wipe. It's actually coming off really good. Surprising. It's actually off quite a bit. I'm impressed with how well it washed. Still will get a 10 for washing off. And that was my honest opinion on the honest one. Okay, now that I've tried all 7 of these mascaras from Target, the winner, hands down, is the Maybelline Sky High Mini. I'm actually wearing it again today. And this one's only $8.99. It got 10s across the board. Right when I put it on, I liked it. It lasted all day and no flaking or smudging, and it washed off super easy. And then the second best in my opinion, but also a clean version, the Well People worked really well too. I like this one because it was more dramatic, but this one I gave it an 8 for long lasting. So it lasted pretty much all day, and it's clean. This one is $18.99. This is like a smaller sample size, but the full size one is $18.99. Super handy to pick either one of these up at Target. Affordable, clean, cheap, whichever way you want to go. Can't really go wrong with either one of them. So yeah, thanks for watching.